Governor Greg Abbott spent his first day as the official GOP nominee in Fort Worth. He was there Wednesday for a ceremony marking the creation of the Texas Rangers.
Without their bravery, Texas would not be the state that it is today.
Abbott's criticism from the previous night of his Democratic gubernatorial opponent also provided a glimpse into the future, especially in how he plans to reach out to conservative voters in South Texas.
And mark my words, freedom itself is on the ballot. My opponent threatened to confiscate your guns. And he even threatened to eliminate the tax-exempt status of churches that refuse to bow down to his woke left agenda.
Democrat Beto O'Rourke was back in El Paso Wednesday celebrating his primary victory.
This is on us. This is on all of us.
He's planning another statewide tour where he will continue pushing issues like abortion rights, Medicaid expansion, and legalizing marijuana. But O'Rourke Tuesday night also acknowledged he needs help beyond his base.
I wish the Department of Justice would ride to the rescue right now and enforce that Voting Rights Act, but they're not. I wish the Supreme Court would make sure that they strike down the unconstitutional voting laws that we have in this state, but they will not. There's no cavalry coming to ride to our rescue. This one is on us.
Political analyst Sonia Van Meter expects Abbott's rhetoric to change little, and that former President Trump's influence on the Texas GOP will be used by the Democrats.
And again, right now, everyone is angry. There is a low boil, a simmering rage amongst so many Texas voters right now. And, Beto has always been sort of this happy warrior, which is very, very appealing in the hope and change years. But this is not one of those years. This is a time when people want to see actual adults in the room get things done.
The February winter crisis is still a big part of O'Rourke's campaign. But Brian Smith with St. Edward's University told me as long as the lights stay on, it may not be big enough.
Kind of backed off on some of the gun issues that people said were a drag against him, but he was really hoping on the grid being an issue that Texans would remember in the fall. And because we didn't have the meltdown, it's not going to be a huge issue, but everybody still remembers last year. So he's going to be able to get some traction there.
Rising prices at the gas pump could become a big sleeper issue for both campaigns.
Well, the Democrats are going to, their problem is in terms of high gas prices. A lot of times, again, when we think about the Obama administration, some Obama administration people said, we want high gas prices because this is going to force people to look at green energy. But gas prices, again, it's got so many different levels. Both sides have to try to use it to their advantage. And we're going to blame the Democratic Party and Joe Biden if gas prices are expensive in the fall elections.